Good morning, Mr. Battaglia. Sir, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're also charged with assault of a family member.
Sir.
You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine on both of those cases. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant stated she had been in a dating relationship with the defendant for approximately 1.5 years, and on the day of the incident, the defendant was supposed to pick her up from work at 1 p.m. However, the defendant showed up at 11:30, and when the complainant refused to leave work early, the defendant became irate. The defendant began sending her threatening text messages while outside her work and called her, stating, "When I see you, I'm going to stab you. I'm going to kill you." The complainant's brother picked her up from work, and the following day, the defendant told the complainant he was going to come beat her up. The complainant also stated that on August 31st, she picked up the defendant as he was walking home from a friend's house while intoxicated. And while the two were driving home,
I zoned out. Say that again. What?
I'm sorry, on August 31st, the complainant picked up the defendant while he was walking home intoxicated from a friend's house. And the defendant struck her while they were driving with a closed fist on her nose, causing swelling, bleeding, and pain. The complainant showed a dated timestamp photo of the injury to the officers, and the defendant admitted to making threats and stated he was going through opioid withdrawals.
Good to know. Mr. Battaglia, if I drug test you now, what are you going to show positive for?
Marijuana and maybe opiates. Yes, sir. That's all I had.
Oh, it stops today.
Yes, sir.
If I find that you're using anything, I will have a contempt hearing because I'm going to have you sign an affidavit. I can hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate it. Shh. Guys, please, he can't hear. If I find that you're using, I will put you into a rehab facility in the jail. And I'm going to tell you now, it's a 6-month program at a minimum, depending on how well you respond to treatment. No more opiates. And I'm going to test you like crazy. You will be coming here on a constant basis to show me that you're not using.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no opioids, nothing,
Yes, sir.
no weapons. And I'm also ordering you not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case as well. Let's do this. I'm going to send him for a drug test right now as well. How old are you, sir?
25, sir.
What do you do for a living?
DoorDash shift, and I recently got another job with pulling and terminating cat cables. And that's all.
Do you
that's
have a
probably
valid
good.
Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance?
Yes, sir.
Please. Can we reach out to the MAC for Mr. Battaglia? I'm going to send you for a drug test, and then I'm going to have you come back. We'll talk when we get the lawyer assigned to him. No, don't take it off just yet. Leave it on for now. Right. Let's just send him for a drug test, and then we'll have him talk to the lawyer when we get back, and then we'll go from there.
I just want to know if that's what
I'm sending you for a drug test. You must take the test. That's fine. Come right back. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to make both of your bonds so high, you're going to have teeth falling out. Okay. Good morning, Mr. C. Strong. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I'm not able to afford one.
Why not? When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Company went out of business in February. I've been DoorDashing.
So you are working.
What it's not enough to afford because I got my kids. I don't have enough to afford a lawyer from what I make from DoorDash.
How much money do you make a month?
Probably barely 300, maybe
How much?
barely 300
300 what?
dollars.
What? A day? A week? You make $300 a month. I don't believe that for a second. How do you eat? How do you survive?
I stay with my wife. My wife,
So your wife works.
yes,
What does your wife do?
she does assistant at an apartment facility.
How much money does she make a month?
She just started, so I'm really not sure. It's probably been about 3 weeks or so.
Why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you don't do anything? How is that fair? while you get to sit at home, play Xbox. Well, why do the people of Harris County get to pay for your lawyer? How's that fair? You're able-bodied. There's no reason why you shouldn't be working. You need a job.
Sir, I work, I take care of my kids. We just got it.
But you're not taking care of your kids. No, kids need food. They need clothes. Not just love, they need physical things as well. And if you're not pulling your weight, then you're not helping your kids. Your wife is helping your kids. What conditions did we put on Mr. Seastrunk, please? I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm telling you, Mr. Seastrunk, but I'm telling you the truth. How old are you? You're 39 and you make $300 a month. That's silly. And it's a shame.
I work for one of our business.
Then find something else.
Have been.
Do you know that there are so many companies out there that are begging for workers that are willing to pay you $15 to $20 an hour for you to work? Amazon, Starbucks. There's so many other places that are begging for workers because they just don't have enough. I'm not gonna, no. I'm making it a condition of your bond now that you get a full-time job. And I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks to see what you have done. But as far as what you get to hang out and do nothing all day, and then I have to pay for your lawyer too? You want a back rub too? No. I will give you an application. I'm going to send it home, and then I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you've done to get a job. If you've done nothing, then life's not going to go well. But it's not fair that we all here, I mean, I might as well just give you my wallet now. That's what we're doing.
And Your Honor, I may previously had a violation of no driving because the defendant expressed he had no insurance. So you add and prove that as well, no driving.
I hope you're not driving, Mr. Seastrunk.
I was able to get insurance from.
You are supposed to get court approval first before you drive, and you signed.
Got insurance a few days after we left from here. You told me not to drive without getting it.
Deputy Anderson, can you get that piece of paper, please? Sorry, guys. It's momentarily. Can you hand that to him? What does that say?
No driving without insurance approval.
Man, don't play Helen Keller. No driving without valid liability insurance and court approval. Do you want to go to jail? Don't drive. All I'm asking you to do is follow the law, Mr. Seastrunk. I don't give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween, and I expect you to pull your weight. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm telling you, but sometimes in life, someone needs to put you over their knee and tell you this is how things need to go. And you, at 39, need to grow up and pull your weight. Start working. Don't be a bum. Can you give him an application? And we will see you back in 2 weeks. And then can you file conditions, please, that he must get a full-time job, please? That way.